Alrighty guys, we're finally back for some more werewolves. I'm excited. We're going to play this deck in ranked mode because I think it's going to do pretty good, or at least I hope it's going to do pretty good, right? So let's go over the deck real quick, then hop into some matches. We got 3 Frostbites, 3 Blizzard Brawls, 3 Snakeskin Veils. Frostbite and Blizzard Brawl is just amazing removal in the deck, and Snakeskin Veil, I feel like it's going to come in handy, like a lot, so we'll see. We got Outland Liberators, we got 2 of those. We got 4 Ranger classes, 4 Werewolf pack leaders, 4 Naturalists. Look at that artwork. Ooh, it's a puppy, it's so cute. Also, Naturalist helps us get the mana that we need when we're swinging in, which is really nice. Pack leader and Dire Overlord is going to be just, like, we're going to be drawing all the cards, guys, with these 2 cards. So we got 4 Dire Overlords. Even though they're legendary, I think 4 is going to be pretty good. We got 2 Hound Tamers, mainly because I just want to try out the card, mainly for the untamed pup side of things, where other wolves and werewolves you control have trample. We have 4 Reckless Stormseekers, because of course it's my favorite card out of the new set. I love it so much. We got 4 Arlinn, the Pack's Hope as well. I really went back and forth on how many of these to put into the deck. I decided I wasn't seeing Arlinn enough, so I upped her to 4. And I did test this deck out a little bit. I went ahead and hopefully made it so that way whenever it tracks our win rate, that it'll be tracking a new win rate just for the video, right? Some noteworthy things over in the mana base. We just have snow lands except for 1 Lair of the Hydra, and now the mana is going to be pretty demanding, so hopefully the 2 Faceless Havens don't get in the way, and hopefully they just end up helping us more than making it so that we can't play cards, right? All right, let's hop into some ranked, guys. Let's get going. Alrighty, I've been trying to get a little bit better at going over the deck. You guys will have to let me know how I'm doing and let me know. I'm actually curious, how do you guys like, how do you guys prefer people go over decks, right? No red source here, guys. That's a mulligan. Oh boy. Okay, we're gonna keep 6 here. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna toss that mountain. It's a bit of a better hand. Oh, nice. Oh, thank goodness. All right, well, we get this out there. I was really concerned. Sometimes when I keep a 2-land hand, I never see a land for like 7 turns. That's just what it feels like sometimes. I know you guys probably feel that way too. It depends on the deck though, right? The highest card in the deck is Arlinn, which is at 4. Smoldering Egg. One of these, huh? One of these. Well, I guess an Arlinn is acceptable. We still swing. Okay. I don't know if we want to leave the Snakeskin Veil open. Probably not. We'll get the mountain down, right? Go ahead and swing. Swing. And we'll grab green. It's fine. Absolutely fine. They end up blocking here, so they don't think we have a Frostbite or anything. Or they didn't think about a Frostbite, maybe. And I'm going to go ahead. We have another Arlinn. We're going to -3. No point in trying to keep them out of the way of the dragon spell removal that I can't think of the name right now. What is that? What's the name of that dragon card? I bet they have it. It does damage, but then you can select a dragon and it does damage equal to the dragon's power. Man, it's on the tip of my tongue. That drives me crazy. Oh, look at this wolf token art, guys. Wow. That is gorgeous. A Shatterskull Smashing. That's a card. Oh, Blizzard Brawl. Darn. That doesn't get us there quite. Let's Smoldering Egg is going to be a problem, isn't it? A Memory Deluge next turn. We probably, I mean, we full swing here. Just trying to think of how I want to do this, right? I might want to plus the Pax Hope this time round just to have it survive. Yeah, I'm gonna end up plussing just this time. Full swing. Right, so one of the reasons I didn't necessarily... I should have done red to fake out. But, I mean, the Snakeskin Veil's nice too. If they had a Fading Hope in hand. So that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, we don't want all of our wolves to just get eaten by Crush the Weak, right? Like if I would have -3'd there, Crush the Weak would have been very tempting and possibly in hand. No Memory Deluge is good news for us. What are they gonna grab here? They must be looking for their land drop for the turn. Oh, there it is! Dragon's Fire, that's what it was. And we might be out of range of Dragon's Fire for Arlinn as well, which is really nice. Like really, really nice. So what do they end up taking? Unless they have a big beefy dragon in hand, which is very possible. While the opponent's thinking, I'm gonna take a sip of my tea real quick.
We can both just walk away.
That's right, they can swing in with their dragon. Arlinn, no! I was trying to take a sip of my tea. I look away for a second and Arlinn dies. So it could be argued that, man, I guess we could have Snakeskin Veiled for the counter and then Blizzard Brawled the egg, and maybe that would have gone a little bit differently, right? We still might want to do that actually, except we probably still want to keep Snakeskin Veil, Frostbite and Blizzard Brawl instead. Yeah, we'll do that. Blizzard Brawl. Boop, boop. Very nice. We might as well... Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hold it back. I'm gonna hold it back for the Snakeskin Veil. We also don't want to get board wiped here. Goldspan Dragon. Oof. Okay. Okay, get your treasure. 3 mana open. 4 damage swinging in. Anything else from opponent? No. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see what happens here. I have to try it, because that's way too much card advantage this turn if it hits the board. It does not hit the board. I'm sad now. Oh, it might. They might just have something else in hand. Like the Dragon's Fire, Fading Hope. What else for 3? Divide by 0. That's the... That's one. Alright. Well, good news, guys. 6 damage swinging in is pretty brutal. Even if they drop the mascot next turn, I'm feeling pretty confident here. Let's go ahead, grab red. Alright, because of the threat of the mascots next turn, I am gonna get the other naturalist on the board now. Which is scary, right? It always makes my palms sweat whenever I got creatures on the board against a deck like this. I'm just waiting. Burn down the house would take the dragon too, so they'd want to swing first. Memory Deluge. What are they searching for? I mean, if they get a land, they could drop it, swing in, they'd have 5 mana still, and they could still do burn down the house. They're searching for something. Come on, let's get that first game victory. What's scary about these is it decks is it always feels like they have whatever they need, right? They're very scary to go against. Very tough. Oh. Oh, I don't think they found anything that they needed. I mean, they still have the 2 mana from the Goldspan string. Yeah, a Goldspan swing, right? Oh, 3 mana. Okay, it could still be a Crush the Week. Oh no. Good game. Oh, good game. Let's go. Ah, first game victory. Woo. Hey, finally climbing. Finally climbing through the ranks. I took a couple video breaks from ranked. It was nice. Just playing normal play mode is really nice for me. Hop right into the next match, guys. Wolf aggro, looking spicy. Yeah, one of my first videos. We just started when Midnight Hunt came out, and my first video was mono red. This is a good hand, I guess. 2 land again, but we have the Naturalist, which might come down first here, depending on what we draw. Yeah, then my second video was actually Werewolves, and my third video was Vampires. Or my second video might have been Vampires. Those 2 might have been swapped around. I'm not sure right now. I'm not sure, but at that time, is a very different time. Like, you know, the meta didn't really settle. I mean, obviously, because it just changed. Right, yeah, this is a Naturalist. Looking for another green source here, and we might have to use the Naturalist to get that green source. The Stormseeker. Yeah. I think we go Pack Leader instead of one of the 3 drops. Because we could get another mountain and not be guaranteed that green from the Naturalist. Wow, we ended up transforming. Other wolves and werewolves you control get +1/+1. Wow. Well, we have the open Snakeskin Veil here. Let's swing, grab green. Oh, is it gonna eat some removal? Grab green. Now the question is, 3-drop or Pack Leader? I'm pretty sure it's Pack Leader. Especially since it's nighttime. Yeah, because if we can start drawing cards from that, that's pretty good. Wonder what they held up here. Probably maybe the Jwari even. We had that extra land, so it would make sense. Okay, we got the Snakeskin Veil. No 3rd. Let's see if we can find it, and we'll call green again here. If it is another Jwari, we want to make sure to keep that 1 open. Oh, nice, we drew 1. Very, very nice. So we might be able to get the Dire Overlord down. Still have that 1 mana open. Okay, Snakeskin Veil gonna come in handy. Very nice. Down to 9. And we are gonna go ahead and get the Dire Overlord out, yeah. Back to daytime because of what I've done, but I'm not too worried about it. Nice, let's go. That's awesome, guys, that's awesome. Yeah, the reason being, so we had Werewolf, Werewolf, Werewolf. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolves or werewolves, it becomes night. So that's why it was worth it. Felt the need to show that real quick before exiting. 100% win rate so far. Let's hop into the 3rd match. The deck feels good. It feels strong. Let's see if we get a more maybe overall engaging match, right? Because the most engaging thing we did there was the Snakeskin Veil, which was Oh man, that was good. I said earlier when going over the deck, the Snakeskin Veil is going to put in some work. And you really feel that with things like with Fading Hope and Divide by Zeros just everywhere. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we try this hand. Definitely want to give it a shot, right? We want to kind of push the limits of what we can keep and what we can't keep. The Ranger class on turn 2 is not bad at all. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm over here burping up that tea. Another Ranger class. Not terrible. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Life gain is such a pain. Literally my worst nightmare. Okay. And they went first too. That's brutal. That's pretty bad. Reckless Stormseeker might be good depending on what they do. If they get a little aggressive here and like swing in, we might do a dire Overlord. They do swing in here. We take the 3. Might drop the dire Overlord and try to get a card here. You got 2 open plains. Not 100% certain on what they're playing. Might be worth getting rid of the Luminarch. I think that might be a bit better. A bit safer bet here, right? A bit safer of a bet, and we are actually going to level this up, start to get some of our own counters over here. Yeah, they don't really care about the health because they plan on leveling up. Or, yeah, leveling up. Oh, wow. I'm not sure what the opponent had in the hand, but I'll take it. That's a victory. Nice. Let's hop into the next match, guys. We're moving along. I'm gonna take a victory sip of my tea while we hop into the next one. That's good. That's good tea. Yeah, it's good stuff. Okay. Can of Chunky. I don't know why that's funny. I think that's supposed to be a funny name. It's funny. It's a good name. You guys with your names. Okay. This is what I was worried about, right? Yeah, it's a pretty demanding on the mana, and then the Faceless Haven not looking the best here. We're gonna go down to 5. We've won them before. That's really bad. That's really bad, guys. We gotta try it. We gotta try it. Gonna ditch the Stormseeker here. Right. We are desperately looking for a red source. I mean... it's exactly like I said, right? It's demanding, so... There's gonna be situations where we just can't see it in our hand, right? Or where we just don't get there. Right, so this is a perfect example of why I ditched the Stormseeker over the Hound, because there's no guarantee of actually drawing red, and we wouldn't have a turn 3 play if we drew a forest, which it just happened. I should have said it when I was tossing it, but that was the thought process behind it. There's enough red source in the deck. It's just a matter of actually getting there, right? Getting lucky. I'll tell you what, if we do get lucky with it, well, that's going up to 4. Yeah, we're gonna take the damage here. Uh-oh. Not gonna concede yet, right? Because we get to nighttime, so it is a 4/4 trample. The monk's still gonna get through. They don't have access to Faceless Haven, even if they drop a snow-covered. Second Luminarch. Very brutal. Alright. Do we trade? I think we do. Yeah. That's rough. It is. What's the play here? Alright, it's still nighttime. Oh, let's go. Okay, crap. Now the question is, what do we play? Right, because the Frostbite really needs to eat up one of these Luminarchs. If we just do that for the turn, it's 6 damage, potentially more, depending on what's in their hand, which brings us down to 6. This is just a 4/4, which doesn't even block into their 5/5 monk, or 6/6 monk next turn. I unfortunately, I think it's the Frostbite. We just have to hold it off. That's pretty rough. Yeah, it took us too long. We had to mulligan down to 5. To be fair, we didn't have to, but you guys saw those hands. You let me know. Would you have kept it? So they end up buffing each other here. I guess I should have taken one of those out before the swing. Well, either way, we were gonna take 6. All right, one of the Luminarchs. Going down to 6 here. Okay, Sun Gold Sentinel. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, that's a field over there, isn't it? We gotta get some chump blockers down. At least we're actually getting stuff, I suppose. It's gonna be daytime though. Just have to get stuff onto the field at this point. The Luminarch is probably gonna buff the Sentinel. Oh, I believe that is that. GG opponent. Really sucks that we had to mulligan so much, but like I said, you guys let me know, would you have kept the hands? Would you have kept the hands and tried it out? We ended up keeping 5 because going down to 4 is pretty much suicide anyways. Yeah, going down to 4 cards is like, it's like, yeah. Have you guys ever won a game going down to 4? Let me know, because I'm sure it happens. I bet people mulligan down to 3 and still win. I bet that happens. I try not to though. Maybe the answer would have been to go down to 4, but maybe also we just needed a little bit more luck on our side. A levitating moose! Dang, these names are cool. Oh, the red is giving us difficulty today. I think I might have learned my lesson. So we laid the... Well, we could have laid Faceless Haven. Hello, friend. I was gonna say, in case we drew the pack leader, but we didn't have a second forest anyway, so... Faceless Haven showing why we might not want 2 of them in the deck. Right? We might just want to try to make that mana base as consistent as possible. Portable hole. Ruining our hopes and dreams. I have a Hound Tamer, my friend. I have another one next turn, but don't tell anyone. Come on, let's get that 80% win rate for today's video, huh? These matches have been pretty fast. We're about 24 minutes into the video. I think this is the 5th match, so very fast matches. I could see continuing to play Werewolves right up to wherever you want to rank up to, right? I'm sure it'll get you to Mythic. However, this version, I do recommend maybe looking at the mana base a little bit. As you can see, we are getting caught up on it on these last couple matches. Yeah, we're getting caught up on it. It's tempting to just keep Snakeskin Veil open and go straight into nighttime here. That way when we do get the red source, we could start to do get some business done. But I think the answer is still to get creatures on the board. The Sentinel's probably going to swing in because that's a trade that they accept. They're probably rocking a whole bunch of removal on the 3-drop spot, right? Probably got Elite Spellbinders, Brutal Cathars, and Skyclave Apparitions. Legion Angel, nice. Ah, sweet. All right, that's going to be a problem for us. Ooh, Blizzard Brawl. That's the problem with Legion Angel, right? It just keeps coming back. No red source. Mana base is being brutal to us tonight. See, in this case, we maybe wanted to mulligan down to 6, but I got too paranoid that we were going to have a repeat of the game before. It was probably a mulligan, but... I think we still get rid of the Legion Angel and swing in here with our indestructible Hound Tamer. They didn't want to trade with the Sentinel. I'm gonna full swing. We might be able to get 7 damage in and start being the aggressor here. I mean, I really doubt it because they have another Legion Angel in hand, which is pretty brutal. And if we can't get the red source, then we can't start laying other things. I mean, heck, we can't even get the second green source for Pack Leader. Our hand is effectively Snakeskin Veil. And we could just, like, draw another Snakeskin Veil, and it could be pretty bad for us. Okay, that becomes a 3/3. 7 damage. And that's, like I said, our hand is effectively Snakeskin Veil. Pretty brutal, guys. That's pretty rough. We're at 11. See what they end up doing here. They do let it go through. Okay. Okay. GG. I mean, I was thinking maybe we concede, hop into a 6th game, right? Because we're at 27 minutes. We could get another match in. Oh, nice. Ah, that's brutal, man. That's brutal. Good game. We gotta test it one more time. The mana base is being cruel to us right now, but I wanna see... I don't know, I wanna see a 6th match, right? Can it be a 50% win rate? If we get the mana, it's possible. Levitating Moose. How dare. I trusted you because of your awesome name to give us a fair match where we both drew land that we needed as equals. All right, up against the Ronin. I'm a call him Ron. Hello, Ron. That's mana, guys. Oh, red source. Oh my goodness. Oh, feels good, guys. Feels good. Alright, at this point we can get the Faceless Haven down. Because we got plenty of land now. And we went first. This is going to be good. If they're running goblins, we might have an issue. Oh, crap. Please don't be Rakdos control. Oh, crap. Oh, that's a creature card. Okay, good. We don't have any creatures in hand. Take that, Valky, God of Lies, / Tybalt, Cosmic Imposter. What if every time somebody read a card, like these double face cards, they actually read it out, like read out the entire thing every time? What do you guys think? Let's do this and this probably. That just so we can swing in for 3. And we have one card in hand that they don't know about then. We could even next turn lay the ranger class, buff the ranger class, swing with an even bigger creature. The problem is we know that they're running removal and spot removal most likely. Infernal Grasp they might have like 3 of them in the deck. They keep it all open. It's probably gonna be Pax Hope here. And get some wolves on the board. Ah, man. The meat hook can hit for 2. I don't know. Let's see. Let's swing. We also had the option to swing with the Faceless Haven, but they got that open land, so it's probably pretty bad. Like, they'd probably take it out. They do end up chumping here, so that looks like they have the damage to actually kill the wolf. Deadly Dispute, actually. Yeah, that works. That totally works, right? Make sure we don't skip the turn on accident. Alright. Pax Hope dropping down, getting us some wolves. Because then, if we can get Dire Overlord onto the board next turn, might be able to draw a lot of cards and actually be able to do something about Rakdos control. Here, puppies. We got 2 different types of wolf tokens on the board. Puppies? Oh, yeah. Howdy. This deck's fun, guys. I've always enjoyed Gruul as a combo, though, and just the fact that we have werewolves. It's just pretty awesome. Okay, Arlinn is getting taken down by our buddy Goldspan Dragon. That is A-okay. Oh, they got something with the 2 mana, which kind of sucks. They're thinking Dragon's Fire. Wow, very rough. A very good turn for the opponent. We might just want to swing for 8. They're tapped out. Get that Faceless Haven going. It's actually a 9 swing, which is pretty powerful. We'll get the Snow-Covered Mountain down. A Dire Overlord here is pretty good too. It's a swing for 5. And we draw 2. Crap, there's a lot of options, isn't there? Okay, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go for the long game here. Draw a couple cards. Yeah, there's a lot of options. There's a more aggressive option, and Naturalist is fine. So is another Ranger class. I guess another Ranger class because it might be important to get our cards away from the meat hook range. Blood on the Snow would be devastating. Maybe we should have held it all back. I don't think so. The Ranger class is still pretty good because we get to make sure we get it to level 2. Faceless Haven would be swinging for 6 if they Blood on the Snow here, and they lose their gold span if that's what they do. That might just be what they do. Wait, what's the, I need to see the Blood on the Snow card text again. If it kills the dragon, they wouldn't get it back immediately, right? They'd probably get Valky back. Oh, a Dragon's Fire. Well, it's not Blood on the Snow then. Okay, that's a tough card. It's a tough card to get through. But I think we're gonna get through it. Comes out tapped. It's not very scary when it comes out tapped. I wonder what they block here. Okay. Get this up to level 2. This is pretty big. This is a pretty big turn. The full swing. And let me double check this real quick. So it's not whenever this taps, it's whenever... Wait, yeah, whenever it becomes tapped. Get a +1/+1 counter. So they might choose to take this out. The Faceless Haven. So we're gonna make sure that it can get over that. Maybe our wolves are successful here and they get through to the opponent, right? Because if they decided that their gold span wasn't important, they could block here, sacrifice a creature, gets indestructible, tap it, it would go up to a 4, and it would have killed our Faceless Haven. So it gets to nighttime. Our Faceless Haven survived. And all the wolves got through there. They decided their gold span was more important than their predator. So yeah, that's pretty good. They must have something in hand then, I would assume. A riveting last match, guys. I'm sweating over here. I'm sweating. See what the opponent ends up doing. Yeah, I've been struggling actually making a Gruul build that actually works, for me at least, right? I know some people have made some Gruul decks that work well, but it's gotta be Werewolves, right? Like, that's what I think. So they got that land. Is it a Blood on the Snow? If so, we got the Faceless Haven. It's just, it just doesn't have trample, which could be a problem. What do they do? What do they do? Their attack step is over. We're at 12. They're at 5. Shatter Skull Smashing. Is that it? Oh, Shambling Gas for the chump block. Oh, removal. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Well, that should do it. We go ahead, target you, target you. Doesn't matter if they remove the wolf because we got the Faceless Haven. Yep, there it is. Deck win rate 66% out of 6 matches. That's pretty good. So 4 wins, 2 losses. I think the deck's pretty darn good. Let's go look at it real quick. Almost at the 40-minute mark, so it's going to be real quick, right? So decks and wolf aggro. So we take a look here, and it's taken a while. Okay, here's the deck list once again, guys. Immediately, a huge thing. The mana base, all right? The 2 games that we lost, we just were not seeing the land we wanted to see. So there's probably something that we could do about that, all right? The Lair of the Hydra didn't get in the way of activating our snow stuff with Blizzard Brawl, Frostbite, Faceless Haven. So the 1 Lair of the Hydra might be okay still. We did have a problem with drawing both Faceless Havens. It's probably okay to just have 1, but do note that in the last game, that Faceless Haven was super vital for us winning the game. And if we only had 1, maybe we wouldn't have seen it that game. So there must be something we can do for the demanding mana curve, because not being able to play pack leaders because we can't find the second forest, or naturalists because we can't find a mountain for some reason in 2 of those games. It is a problem. So, I mean, we got to find something. Maybe Innkeeper? Innkeeper might be all right. It kind of moves away from the werewolf synergy, but it does give us that treasure, which then, I mean, helps us play cards, which is important. It's important to play cards, that's for sure. Alrighty, guys. thanks so much for hanging out with me throughout this werewolf video. I appreciate all of y'all. If you got it this far in the video, hello. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next video.